Game with the 50-50. Game with the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, now let's do a little work about let's here we go, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but Westlove and the 478 band. It's like, y'all, real quick, ladies, hey guys, it's going well. All right, y'all, for the menu. Game with the 50-50. Game with the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, now let's do a little work about let's here we go, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but Westlove and the 478 band.
Honey, watch out. Children start copying. Grand Rising. I didn't expect to get anybody this morning. I've been up, y'all, since 4 o'clock. Oh, just couldn't sleep. But what a blessing it is to be in the land of the living, you guys. It's 6:17 in my neck of the wood. What time of it is it in your neck of the wood? I am in Atlanta, Georgia. Where are you? Drop your locations. Let's see what's going on this blessed morning. Grand Rising. Grand Rising, everyone. Well, let's see. Hey, Clamp God. Early this morning. Thank y'all for being here. I'm just gonna go ahead on and go live. Cause I don't know. I'll be asleep later. I usually come on about 10 if I come on in the morning, but I probably go back to sleep, you guys. Hey, Clam God. Oh, Clam God from Detroit. West side or east side? You know I used to live in Detroit. Child, when we left Bessemer, that's where we went to Detroit. All of my family, mostly is in Detroit, Michigan. But, I end up in Cleveland, Ohio. That's the place I claim Cleveland, y'all. I don't even claim Bessemer. Before I even knew one, I didn't claim Bessemer. But I got to start back to claiming Bessemer because that's where my roots set. My grandmama, my grandfather, all of them down there buried in Bessemer. TT, great morning, good morning, TNT. Yes, Betty, good morning, Betty. Blessing to you from Connecticut. Oh, you from Southwest Georgia. Okay. So, Clam God, you're on the northeast side. Oh, Lord, I used to live over there. Hey, Clamp God, I got to come in and give y'all some history of that when we had the Detroit riot, you guys. So I was right smack in the middle of that riot, right in the on the northeast side back in the day, y'all. All righty, you guys. Clamp God. Oh, Kim. Hi, Kim. Hello. Hello, good morning. Checking in from Baltimore. Thanks for being here, Miss Kim. Capricorn from Tennessee, you guys. And Clem God just saying Grand Rising to me this morning. T and TG Mon. You know what, you guys, y'all could come up with some unique names. I'd be wondering, what do these names mean? Capricorn flower. Okay, now today, you guys, we're going to have like 3 different sections, 3 different parts. I have to break them up because the way the video worked, you can't get over 20 minutes. So I have to break them up. But today, for Black History, we're going to be talking about who made the cell phone. Y'all pull that cell phone out every day and don't even know that Mr. Henry Sampson, he invented the cell phone. Now, many say he didn't invent the cell phone, but the component, the gamut cells, whatever they call that stuff that go inside the cell phone to make the cell phone work is what he invented, you guys. We're not talking about the cover and the design, but what makes that cell phone work? Because by Henry Sampson, and y'all know that's much like the lights. When I was growing up, we learned that Benjamin Franklin. It just rolls off my tongue because they instilled that into me that Benjamin Franklin made the electricity, but in reality, it was not him. It was Mr. Lattimore. Y'all, look it up for me. The black man that made it, that really is responsible for the lights. Now, see what happened is that filament inside the lights is what makes it come on to keep it on. That's what I believe his name was Lattimore. So I can't think of his name. I got a brain fart. Somebody look it up for me. The black man that invented the lights, the filaments in the lights, so we can get that name right. But anyway, and then y'all know Sunny. It's Sunny. Sunny is trending today, you guys. Y'all know, oh, Sunny. Moses got down on his knees and proposed to this chick, Sonny, and all hell broke loose. Yep. Sonny, did you know? You know Destiny ain't taking it lying down. Y'all know Destiny not taking that shit laying down. Destiny is a thug to her heart. Destiny like bad guys. That's what she sees Sonny like. She like Hotel, because Hotel represent a bad guy, right? So that's what she like. Her husband that she married was too nice of a man, right? But the one thing about Destiny, she'll tell you, lie and say that his mama broke up their marriage. All the time she know that she was cheating and having that man in her marriage at homes where Lil Barrett was paying the rent, the mortgage. But y'all do know. We do know right now. What we know about this case is that Moses right now is in jail, allegedly. And in my opinion, I feel like somebody dropped the bomb on him. Somebody snitched on Moses. Who else was snitched than a bitter woman? Who is bitter? Oh, who is bitter, you guys? Let me just put this picture up here. There she go. Bitter. Y'all look at, she's so bitter till she will do something like that. But you got piano teeth over there. She trying to take the credit. Piano T got on her thumbnail that she was the one that dropped the bomb that snitched on him. So she want the credit over there. But you know what? People in the hood don't like snitches. They do not like snitches, Piano T, while you over there fletching. And I'm gonna tell you something else, Piano T. I don't like nobody messing with T Talk with your girl. It just don't go through me. I don't know why, but out of all the people y'all can talk about, don't talk about my T Talk with your girl and True T. Them two right there. Oh Lord. Of course y'all know Pinky too. But right now we talking about T. Piano T, leave my T Talk with your girl alone. I know she can handle herself. She'll probably tell this old lady right here, get back, grandmama. Let me handle Piano T. I got this. I can hear T Talk telling me that now. But T Talk, I'm just gonna tell her to leave you low over there, Piano T. And anyway, I apologize on a serious note. I did not know T Talk was going through all of that. She mentioned somebody talking about her children, and it's just not good to talk about nobody kid. But anyhow, we do know. On the other side, let's talk about Kevin. Oh, this is so sad, y'all. Tracy husband and came out with the funeral director. I got that video for y'all. The fact is, this say Tracy Braxton husband exposed her sister lies and Commerce hit Sunday. We gonna get into that. But Tracy Braxton husband, funeral director, contacted him and they did. Oh my God, that was so sad. That man was crying. That man is grieving. And them Braxton sisters just sticking a knife deep down in his heart while he was grieving over his wife. They were married with 29 years. But that funeral director came on and she said that Tracy planned her own funeral, y'all. See, and why is the Braxton sister didn't think that we were gonna look this stuff up? It's already in the will. I chose not to show that will because something happened to me. If I die, don't y'all get on here and show my will. I'm serious. I'm telling all of y'all now. I do not want my will exposed on this internet, so I would not do that to her. But anyway, the will said talks about the funeral arrangement too. But this lady, she gives the she said Tracy called her. She went to the house. Tracy planned the funeral with her. Tracy said she wanted her husband and her son to plan her funeral. And then the funeral director said Kevin was in denial. Of course, he don't want to hear, no, I'm not finna play nothing with you. My wife ain't going nowhere. I got other options I'm trying to do. I got other options for my woman, so he was in denial at that time, but they went on and planned the funeral. And later on, he had to come with the grip that, yeah, okay, I understand why Tracy. Now, the man said he was crying. He said, okay, they were giving him a hard time. They called him 5 minutes after he died. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? All trying to get him, just torturing him 5 minutes after his wife died. Now, she's still laying up in the bed. Body ain't got cold yet. And they were calling her the lawyers and them. But anyway, they were trying to get him on a virtual video 5 minutes after this woman passed. Now, surrounding this now, Miss Evelyn, I'm talking to you. Miss Evelyn, you control them daughters. You have always had control over this daughter. Why didn't you make those daughters? Why didn't you guys get your daughters and y'all go to this funeral? You said, okay, he said they might not come to the funeral, but sure they'll come to the private ceremony just for them. He said they didn't even show up. They didn't even show up at the private. And let me tell y'all something. Tracy always been treated differently. Tracy was treated so bad on that show. It was a shame how they treated Tracy. And now they treating Tracy the same way. Now that she buried today, they won't even go to the funeral, you guys. And another thing that hurted me that he said was that Tracy, when she first found out that she had CA of the esophagus, she couldn't swallow, She told her sisters that she wanted to do a show. They wouldn't do it, y'all. They would not do a show with Tracy. Tracy was up and healthy. The CA haven't took over her body yet. They would not do it with Tracy. They got to arguing about some money and they ain't paying enough and all that. And you know why? Because the spotlight Tracy would have been the center of the spotlight and they not having it. It would have took the spotlight off of them because they cannot stand. For some reason, they do not like Tracy. Now, I'm going to say it. Miss Evelyn had controlled these girls all day. Like, they in their 50s, y'all, and 40s, and she's still telling these girls that they can't talk to their daddy. They can't see their daddy. She want to hold these kids hostage, they grown women's hostage, because she chose a man that had no morals and no character. Yeah, he was messing around on her with the woman that he married to right now. Miss Evelyn, 50 years later, almost 60 years later, this woman's still mad at this man. And this so bad to if daddy can't come to a wedding. If daddy come to a wedding, then I'm not coming. So, of course, they're going to side with mama. These children always side with their mama over their dad, except for Tracy. Except for Tracy, y'all. Now, Tracy always wanted to have her daddy in her life and her mother in her life. And I really do think that was Miss Evelyn's problem, because she wanted to be with her dad, and she did not have control over Tracy like that. Also, she didn't have control over Tracy to leave her man. Those Braxton sisters can't keep a man, y'all. They can't keep that mama be interfering in everything. They can't keep no man. But Tracy was adamant, you would not destroy my marriage. So what did they do? They claim that they're honoring Tracy during her death, but what are they doing? Everything they talk about Tracy's family is negative. When they're talking about the son, it's negative. The son is an alcoholic. The son this and the son that. Kevin beating up his son. Now look, they don't feel a need for this boy to reunite with his dad, because that's how they grew up. They inflicting the same thing Miss Evelyn inflicted on them to the son, Kevin Jr., right? Kevin Jr. gets on and say him and his daddy, yeah, we have arguments, but I love my father. That's what he said. And I remember when he first came on that show, he said that they were not fussing. They were turning me and stuff up. Daddy was going back and forth to court with him. But no, Miss Tawana didn't want to hear it. Miss Tawana, she got the, no. Miss Tawana slinging all kinds of mud at Kevin. And Tawana to me, she have disrespected Tracy more than anybody for having her man Sean around Tracy. Sean like a little girl running off at the mouth. Every time you see him, he butting into their business. Tracy did not like Sean. Tracy told them point blank at that table that she did not like Sean. She did not know Sean. And what they did was they was at that table. They were blasting her husband, and she got them straight about it. But right now, Tawana got this man all in her sister business. It was so bad that he was banned from coming to their house. He could not come to their house. Now, the other brother-in-law was okay with Tracy, but not this one. Y'all, what y'all think about Miss Evelyn? Miss Evelyn, what are you doing? Why, to me, you can never get that back. You can never get that back. You missed your daughter funeral. Had it been, it would have been Tony or any other of them girls that would have passed. Your ass wouldn't have never missed their funeral. You have always made a difference. With Tracy. Y'all know that? They make a difference with this girl. Y'all remember when she went on strike? They were pissed off at her when they went on strike. And actually, if she wouldn't have made that decision to stay on that show, they wouldn't have been able to to have the second show that they got today because they would have violated the contract. She held up to that contract. And I'm telling y'all, I enjoyed Tracy. Y'all hear me? Tracy went on an adventure by herself with the rest of the crew, with some other girls, other celebrities. That was fun to watch. Tracy. What else I want to say? Yeah, that funeral director said that Tracy planned her wedding. I mean, her funeral. Get this now, y'all. She planned it. And y'all need to stop that in that will. Tracy left the dad something and the son something. Tracy knew what she was doing. She didn't have a lot of money, so she wanted to leave something that her grandkids and her great-great-grandkids could have. That's why she left her likeness to that son. But that son don't have charge over that likeness. Seem like to me Tawana got charged over that likeness, because Tawana is the one that acting like she the producer, the manager, and everything. Oh no, he can't ever come on this show. I would never get him a platform to come on this show. That was when the OG or OJ, whatever his name, the runner of one of the producers wanted to bring dad and son together, and they not having it. She acting like her mama, talking just like her mama. When every time Tracy used to try to get daddy together, that would be exactly what her mama would say. No, if he gonna come, then I'm not gonna be here. Yeah, mom will walk off. Now let me get off to this, you guys. Right here. This chick right here. Let's look at this chick right here. Huh. Whatever happened to this hair product? I don't know the name of it. I don't know the name of this hair product, but this is, to me, what I got out of, y'all know the Sunny versus I did Sunny versus Infinity Property. Here we got this young lady right here, been all season after season after season, talking about her MBA, MRE, BLGT. Y'all know what I said, BLT degrees, bacon, lettuce, and tomato degree. Bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes degree. That's all degrees she got. But anyway, she talked about all these degrees she has and how savage of a businesswoman she has. But what have we seen Infinity do? Infinity Property is that property, y'all get this. Y'all remember when they had that meeting at the table and with nobody sign on that dotted line but the wives. So Infinity Property is one of the properties that they want to put up with Melody, a bogus ass property that they never did none. A property where Marceau himself said he went to jail over. Infinity Property, it was so unkept that they put the man in jail. But anyway, we're not seeing anything from this girl when it comes to Infinity Property. She not even showed us a walkthrough. She not even showed us she said that she builds commercial homes, she builds malls, she builds hotels, all of that. We not seen that. We ain't even seen the doghouse that they built. Speaking of the doghouse, y'all remember she came on and said that she was raising all this money. They raised some money. That's how they got Amazon to come on board, because they used the kids in the community, saying that they were building homes for the underprivileged children in the community. Now, how do that relate to Sunny? Sunny ain't even been on just came on board. What did we see Sunny do? If y'all saw that YouTube, Sunny showing us. Sunny showing us all her properties, you guys. She's showing us what she do. She actually out there in real estate. Who else we seen in their real estate? Chris. We know Chris do real estate. He showed us. We showed him. He done, had the Martell was squatting in one of his houses. He even showed us that walkthrough that AL went through the walkthrough over there at Destiny House. So we do know that Mr. Fletcher do real estate. Who else on here? Oh, Mama Van. Mama Van is, she claims she a broker now, y'all. Oh, Lord, she done add that to her resume since Miss Van came out as a broker. Miss Van sold all them acres of land. I can't remember how many acres there was, y'all. But Miss Van sold all those acres of land, and now she claims she is a broker. Now we see all these people on this show, the Fletchers. We done seen Sonny just got on board, and Sonny's showing that she's into real estate. Of course, we already know Hoax and Host when they first came on. That's who office they were in, Hoax and Host. We not even seeing Infinity office. We not seeing nothing about Infinity. Tell me, what do Infinity property do? But I'm gonna tell you what she say she is. She's so educated, the most educated woman on the show. Yeah, try to do your thing. Now let me show y'all this. Check this out, y'all. They not like us. It's right at the top. It's kind of cut off. But who's saying is that? They done stole that. They done stole that from Melody. They not like us. That's what's on their ticket. That's what they rolling with as they quotes on their ticket right there. They stole that from Melody. Now, let's just see. I'm gonna show y'all this. All right. So when we talk about Sunny now, we actually see Sunny. People were on that talking about Sunny, what she looked like. Yeah, you need to fix yourself up. Sunny was driving a truck. She was going to work. What kind of work that girl do? That girl she said she rehab her own homes. How the hell she gonna go like this? This girl going on a job site with heels on and a miniskirt, and then a husband going on a job site with a suit on. Like they going, they just posing. They just acting. She can't even hardly walk in that mud. Y'all know I've been out there several times. That's the whole, when they said they were gonna build that hotel. The hotel is up and running now, y'all. So I need to know. I cannot find what happened. All I do know is that they kicked them off of that land. They're no longer on that land. But they do more. They talk about me. Had the nerve to talk about me going to Sonny's warehouse. They do more trespassing than anybody I ever seen. Every time they see a construction site going up, they're going to run over there and pose like as if that's their construction site. Now, it was another CC recently show where they looked like it was on Rock Manor. They drilling something on Rock Manor. But she was just being positive about it, She was being positive. But one thing I did not see Monso working. Looked like a bunch of Mexicans was working, but it was not Monso working. I can bet you that was not their property, but they always talking about me going trespassing out in that parking lot, storming, and they trespass all up and down from Huntsville to Madison, what have you. They're going to find a site to go pose on like as if they're working. Now, Sonny came smack on instantly and showed us what she do. Also, we do know Melody showed us the property preservation classes that she's doing. Let me see what y'all doing over here, y'all. All righty. T-Man, she's saying good morning, Grand Rising. Hey, Cece, Grand Rising to you as well. Cece speaking to everyone, you guys. Capricorn, what is Capricorn? So BT, that man knew he had to cover himself by way of getting permission with his caseworker. I don't even care for destitute. Yeah, you guys, that shows you the irresponsible he was. But he underestimated destiny, see. He knew that, Lewis Latimer. Okay, Creole girl, I'm gonna get that. Let me put this up here, y'all. I'm gonna put this up here. Okay, yeah, that's the man. Thank you. That's the black man that's responsible for the light bulbs, y'all. Not Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin doesn't do nothing. The lights wouldn't even come on to this man invented that filament in the light. So, but anyway, Mr. Lewis Latimer, he is so handsome too, you guys. If I was a young girl back in the day, I'd be trying to get that man because he was handsome and intelligent. But getting back to let's get back to Capricorn, y'all. Thank you, young lady, Creole. Yes, Creole girl. Listen, y'all. Now, I'm going to get back to what Capricorn said. Capricorn hit it on the nose. She said, BT, that man knew he had to cover himself by way of getting permission. with his caseworker. Yes. He underestimated Destiny. Because, see, he done been there. He done been to Alabama all the time. Y'all know that. He been over there laying up, eating LeBerry's food, laying up under LeBerry's light, laying up in LeBerry's home, because LeBerry now paying for everything. You know that Destiny had a maid. That man paid up a whole year more. Y'all know how many thousands and thousands of dollars that is? He did better than Hotel. Hotel just kicked his family out. He ain't care for damn well. Y'all could sleep under the bridge for all he cared. But no, but Destiny, that's the strangest thing to me. Destiny come on board and talk about how good of a man Hotel was, and how her man didn't treat her right. And if you look at, then we come to find out he done paid up your mortgage for a whole year for you to get on your feet. We come to find out that you, right, said your mama, your mammy, now his mother, she's a sweet lady, y'all. His mama's a sweet lady, was responsible for your divorce, and all the time you never stopped laying up with what's his name? Yeah, getting back to, I got off board, I got off key, but anyway, BT, that man knew he had to cover himself by way of getting permission. He knew that. He an expert. 15 years in prison, you know you an expert. Back and forth from jail, you knew what to do. Like Judge Matthews said, this ain't your first time. You knew what to do, but the thing of it is he always had came to Alabama. It was never a problem when he would come to Alabama to lay up with her. Yeah, come to Alabama to lay up with her, but no, she not having, y'all underestimate. Now, Piano Teeth over there, I don't usually watch Piano Teeth, but I'm laying down on the couch watching YouTube, and you know how YouTube just flip it to where it want to flip to, so it flipped to Piano Teeth, so I watched it. I watched some of it. She over there basting about this man. She said that she did it, y'all. She said that she is the one that snitched on him. But honey, all I know is that I believe Destiny has something to do with it too. Nobody knew. Destiny probably dropped his name, because all you gotta do is drop his real name. When she dropped that real name, it was on. It was on. And Piano T, you better leave my tea talk alone. I'm telling you now. You know what I mean? You leave her alone. Anyway, Creole's talking about that Grand Rising beautiful Miss Black Titanic. Okay, you guys, that's enough. We're going to go on and start the presentation anyway, you guys. Thank you guys for being up with me early this morning. This is Mr. Henry Sampson, who made the cell phone, y'all. We had a cell phone every day, and we don't give our black people credit because we didn't know. That's for one thing. Here you go, cell phone. On this channel, this is the black man who invented the cell phone technology. Now, a lot of them say he didn't invent it, but whatever that is that you put in the cell phone to make it work, he invented, you guys. Oh, cell phone couldn't work without that, those gadget cells or whatever. But anyway, this channel is called the Black Excellence and Abundance Channel. Anytime you need any history, black history, go to this channel.
What would the world be like without black inventors? The inventor of the cell phone is Henry Sampson Jr. Sampson was an American from Jackson, Mississippi. He attended Morehouse College and transferred to Purdue. He received an MS in engineering from the University of California. He was awarded an MS in nuclear engineering from Illinois and his PhD from Illinois. Sampson is the first African American to receive a PhD in nuclear engineering. In 1971, Sampson was awarded a patent for the gamma electric cell. This technology was used in the creation of the cell phone, and without it, cell phones could not have been created. In 2008, Dr. Sampson was honored among 20 chemical engineers in other pursuits. He is also the recipient of a variety of awards, including the Atomic Energy Commission's Award 1964-1967, the Black Image Award for Aerospace Corporation in 1982. In addition to his work in the engineering fields, Dr. Sampson was a writer, a film historian, and documentary film producer who focused on the African American presence in film and the entertainment industry. He has written 5 books about the portrayal of African Americans in movies, cartoons, and on radio. Sampson was married to Laura Hozell Young Sampson, a professor at California State University in San Bernardino, California. On July 6, 1971, Henry T. Sampson invented the gamma electric cell, which pertains to nuclear reactor use. According to Dr. Sampson, the gamma electric cell patent on July 6, 1971, patent number 3591860, produces stable high voltage outputs and currents to detect radiation in the ground. If it wasn't for Dr. Henry T. Sampson, we wouldn't have cell phone technology today. Isn't it funny how the mainstream media hasn't made him an icon based on this invention? Cellular phoning has spawned a multi-trillion-dollar industry and has freed tens of millions of people, both at home, at work, and school, to communicate anywhere, anytime. Mobile communication took a big step forward in 1983 with the invention of the cellular system regulating the portable phones, which use radio waves to transmit and receive audio signals. And we barely even know his name. Before this time, mobile telephone service in the United States consisted mainly of car phones. This was extremely limited because of metropolitan areas had only one antenna for these purposes. In addition, the Federal Communications Commission assigned only 12 to 24 frequencies to each area, which meant that only that many calls could occur at a time. These limitations often meant a wait of up to 30 minutes for a dial tone and a 5 to 10 year wait just to acquire the service. With the invention of the cellular phone service in 1983, the personal communications no longer depended on wires. In the 1990s, it will become possible to connect to the internet from virtually anywhere in the world using a portable computer and a cellular modem with satellite service. The technologies that develop from different fields such as personal communication, computation, and space exploration often work together to serve the constantly evolving human needs of the information age. Although Dr. Henry T. Sampson Jr. is not well known, he has certainly left his mark on the universe with an invention that is virtually used by billions of people around the world today. So, Dr. Henry T. Sampson Jr., we at the Black Excellence and Abundance Channel pay homage to you for your great invention that has brought the world closer together. Mr. Sampson, we say thank you. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thou art rich.
Everything you're about to hear is my perspective and my opinion on my life and journey. This is Sessions with Surratt.
Only on UrbanSmartNetwork.com.
Hello, we have a special guest today. Thankful that she's here with us. Hello, Sheila, if you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, how you connect to the family.
Yes, hi Kevin. Yes, my name's Sheila. I am a licensed funeral director. I've been licensed since 2001, giving away my age here, but in the later years, I kind of transitioned from an at-need director to a pre-need director, meaning the difference between an at-need versus a pre-need is at-need is at the time of death and pre-need would be prior to death. And I initially met the Braxton family or came in connection with them. I don't know exactly the date, but I'll say around 95, 96. I dated into the family. And so as a licensed funeral director, I handled, several Braxton funeral services starting in year 2000. So they kind of did. I mean, it's just not all of them, of course, but for some of the family members, they have reached out to me to handle certain services for them.
I actually do recall that, Sheba, and that's what made me feel real comfortable with you, but it was still an awkward time for me, and I think you helped me definitely get through the process in a very unique and beautiful way, and I'm still thankful for it. One thing, when you came to me, you assured me that you had a very strong conversation with Tracy prior to us connecting. And I know you had reached out to me a couple of times, and I finally gave that. And the conversation, if you're okay with it, I would definitely like to hear something that, you basically already went over with me and gave me a comfortable space to believe in you.
Absolutely. So I back in it was either late December of 21 or early January of 22, I received a call from Tracy. She told me the devastating news that she was sick with cancer and she wasn't going to be able to beat it. And it was a devastating call. I felt for Tracy. I don't know if you remember, Kevin, or not, but many, many moons ago, I actually came to your house a couple of times with, my ex, but that was a long time ago. But Tracy, was just very joyful and jovial. And even in that conversation, with it being so difficult, she was still in good spirits. And she basically told me that she wanted me to handle everything from start to finish. And mind you, I had already transitioned my career into the pre-need side. So what typically would have happened was I would have set up the pre-arrangements and then transferred additional tasks to an at-need director. With Tracy, that wasn't the case. Tracy told me that she did not want a whole lot of people to see her. She wanted me to stay with her and to do everything from start to finish. So when I asked her, exactly what she wanted, she told me that she did want a viewing, but only if her son and her husband gave approval to say that she looked good. And so she said she wanted to also have maybe something else without her body present for other people in the public that loved her and wanted to celebrate her. And so I honest to God, Kevin, when I worked on Tracy, I remember after I did the initial preparation and I was doing her makeup, and I remember talking to you, and you told me that you would prefer for her dreads to be shown. I had never twisted a dread in my life. And, I retwisted her dreads, and then I styled them, and her makeup, I would walk away and I would come back. I would walk away and come back. I'm not even kidding. I was there for probably 2.5.
So you guys, this is the funeral director that was in on the planning. Tracy planned her own funeral, but you will have them, the Braxton family, say that's why they did not go to the funeral, because they were honoring Tracy's wish. I don't know, what is the underlying hatred behind this? We're talking about a daughter. We're not, just get this man out the picture. This is Miss Evelyn's daughter that passed. This was these people's sister that passed, you guys. What is it? What, I don't understand what it is that will prevent them from going to that funeral. You guys, he said that they didn't even show up at the private ceremony that he had made for them. They did not show up. He tried to accommodate them even in the private. He said he just knew that in the private ceremony was just for them, that they were going to show up. Him and his son did the planning. She planned ahead of time. This woman would tell you that this man, I guess he was in denial, but Tracy went on ahead and planned her own funeral. Get this. This how we know Tawana tells so many stories. She said she shaved a bald head initially for Tracy. But this woman telling you Tracy had a head full of hair. She had locks in her head. Let's keep it going. But Tracy, come to find out in the will that Tracy did want a funeral. Now we got the funeral home director that did the funeral, that prepared her body, and then even before that was back and forth planning with Tracy. She did plan her own funeral.
Hours just doing that because, as a professional, and especially with her putting that type of task on me, that responsibility on me, I wanted to make sure she was perfect. And the fact that she even reached out to me meant the world to me.
He loved his wife, y'all. Look at him, and been ready to cry.
The absolute world to me that she would even think that I would be able to do her justice. And so it was honestly, it was one of the most thoughtful, most caring things that anyone had ever done for me in my career. To say, Sheba, I want you to handle me from start to finish. And so I just wanted to do Tracy good. I wanted to do good by her. I wanted to do good for you and little Kevin and the family and close friends. And if I have nothing else, Kevin, I have my integrity. And part of the reason why I do specialize in pre-planning now is because it's upholding the wishes of that person. And that's what I wanted to do for Tracy. I just wanted her to do what she asked me to do. I don't know about any other conversation. She very well could have said something different to other people. All I can speak for is what she said to me. And I hope that nobody takes this out of out of what I'm actually stating. I didn't. I'm not coming for anyone or anything like that. I'm just saying what my conversation was like with her. And so, you alluded to, you were not ready to accept the responsibility that we were coming to the end of life stages with Tracy. I called you several times, and you would either say you were gonna call me back or you were busy or something like that, because I understood that you were having a hard time grasping reality. Finally, you did agree to meet with me, and I came to your home, to you and Tracy's home down at the National Harbor. And at that time, Tracy did say to me that she didn't want me to see her the way she was. And that it was okay for me to go ahead and meet with you and your sister, Sean. And so I basically just reiterated everything that Tracy and I had talked about to you, as you're aware, and we carried it out. That's the gist of it. I think even with the two outfit changes was in pure diva mode. I was all for it because, again, I've served many, well, I'm not going to say many, but several people in the Braxton family as film director, and I will continue to do so. I just want people to understand that, you know, outside of anything else, I'm gonna, you know, make sure I respect someone's wishes and I hold myself accountable.
So they all respected her wishes except for her family. Tracy was treated differently by this entire family all her life. We watched that in person on the show. Even in her death, they treated this girl differently, even in her death. I don't know, Miss Evelyn, if something happened to, let's just take the oldest daughter. If something happened to her, Miss Evelyn would never miss her funeral. Neither one of those girls, those daughters, she would not miss those funerals. And then she would make sure that those daughters attend. But not with Tracy. I'm telling y'all, that is some evil stuff that happened here. And now they want to paint this man as being a bad, bad husband because he gave a funeral. We come to find out now, everything keep coming out. Kevin got them guns blazing at y'all because he got the truth on his side. Initially, y'all told people that this man was selling. I gotta keep this on. He was selling tickets to come to the funeral, y'all.
For all my actions.
Well, I would definitely say that you did a wonderful, I mean, a beautiful job. I was totally surprised when I saw her. I remember when she started growing her locks, and I mean, it was, you know, really in that space when you were.
So she had a head full of hair. That's a lie. She was not bald headed like to want on us to believe that. That's why she cut her hair to match her sisters.
And then after that, we also saw each other, and I provided you some aftercare information. So it wasn't just, you know, that one instance where I met you for the first time. It was a continuance of the relationship that we had started from you as from me, I'm sorry, to you as the next of kin. Because regardless of anything, the husband is the next of kin by legal standards. So I'll just say that. And that's why I even agreed to talk to do this conversation. I understand the executor of will. I understand all that, but I talked to her, and she was very, very clear on every decision. I wanted to be my husband and my son to make the final decisions, and so that's why I'm even, you know, having this communication, you know.
And I want people to understand that, I mean, honestly, I believe this is totally divine intervention because we hadn't talked in a while and our contact was made like, you know, this is a conversation. We reached out, you talked to me, and you was like, and I didn't prompt the call, you know what I mean? And I really appreciated that because it would give me like what I needed to release. And that's where I'm at.
This man grieving, man. Just 2 years later, he grieving, y'all, and they don't throw salt on or stick a knife all in his heart for that Braxton show.
Makes sense to me right now. So, it's beautiful, man. So, when I got that call, I just was in a space, and I am in a space of moving where I need to move to. And that's where I'm at. And it makes sense to me. Me personally, I wouldn't want it to be. I would want it to be, you know, her presence, but it is what it is. So when I got that call, it was like, you got to move forward. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how I took it. And it just makes sense to me. So I've been asking God, you know, make this make sense, man. Even with all the other stuff that's going on, I lived this for 30 years of my life. Half of my life, I lived it. So all I want to do is just be able to have the strength and the fortitude to just move in a space where I know I'm gonna have, you know, the relief that I need. So this is a part of it, and I thank you. One thing I wanted to clear up too was my father-in-law. One thing about my father-in-law, I think when he walked into funeral homes in Baltimore, he's a celebrity. That's just my opinion, because he's a pastor and he also been to a lot of different services throughout Baltimore. And you can help me because I'm not Baltimorean. So when I heard that he wasn't allowed to do certain things and come into certain places, I just thought it was just totally unbelievable. Michael?
Y'all know they had it all wrote up in the papers that he wasn't allowed, his name went on the list. He didn't attend the funeral. And also they said that they was charging for people to get in the funeral also. This is coming from, allegedly, from the Braxton and the newspaper article.
Braxton Senior can walk into just about any church, any place, and he's going to be greeted on almost the same level. That's my opinion, because I've been in places with him. Now, a service for his daughter, can't nobody turn that man around.
Not at all. No. I don't know where that narrative came from. I'm not sure where it happened there, but Uncle Mike, I'm sorry. I mean, it's from a long time ago. I called him Uncle Michael, but that he was let in. I mean, that we had a list that you were very methodical as far as the people that were let in, and of course he was at the top of the list, in fact. And so I don't know where that narrative came from that he wasn't allowed in. I also heard about something about ticket sales, which was also not true. That was the church. They had a whole production crew, remember? And I remember being at Tracy's celebration, and it felt like a gospel concert. It was beyond anything I had ever experienced before. I'm not even kidding. Even being in the business this long, it was so beautiful. Both of the tributes were beautiful, the visitation and also that celebration. But the reason that we had to have people go online was to keep account of the heads that would be in attendance. We weren't charged. No one was charging anything. I really didn't have anything to do with that part outside of bringing Tracy and the urn back down to the church. But the church did that part on their website, and they wanted a head count. And so they asked people to go online and RSVP. There was no cost associated with it.
First and foremost, that church itself, my sister's church. And that pastor, there's no way in the world he would allow something to exist like that. No way. And I wouldn't. So it wouldn't even have got to that point with me. One thing about Tracy, we celebrated our birthdays almost every year.
So that's a ritual that he and Tracy have always did, was celebrate life, you guys. And here you hear it from the director. They were not charging. Nobody to get in, no tickets, or nobody to get in. The dad was not turned away from the door. Kevin, he is exposing these Braxton with the facts. So, Miss Tisha, I just got to get back to her. Look at how she spells success. SUCCESS. Miss Degree. She said, when did the NAACP honor her, you guys? That's what she said. She said, teacher said, I am grateful to receive the scholarship notification letter today on behalf of NAACP, you guys. Chairman Larry somebody and myself. I am pleased to inform you. And she goes on to say she had been honored. What is this? Currently working on my sister's survival collection of journals, planners, and notebook. There will be several covers to choose from. Letitia Scott, MRED MBA. So, I don't know. She got, and don't forget y'all, the other flyer got They Not Like Us. Yeah, Why don't you use some of that degree you got, Tisha? Learn how to spell and quit copying. They not like us, Melody quote. It's on their flyers, you guys. Yes, 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 y'all. Well, how sad that we come to find out that those Braxton sisters and mom in on is lying. I saw someone, said, Tony, let's see what y'all are saying. You see, Tony does not let them know anything about her personal business or her dating life. Also, y'all notice Tony is always gone. Tony ain't got time for this. She said that if it wasn't her family, she wouldn't be bothered with none of them. Tony be so embarrassed, you guys. And then Tony even tried to offer and try to change the narrative. Said we should sit down and at least hear what Mr. Kevin has to say. Because, that man has spent all them years with his wife. His wife done told him stuff too. They act like they're the only one with the say so over Tracy. If y'all love Tracy so much, why didn't you come to the funeral? Y'all love Tracy so much. When she asked y'all to film with her, when she first found out that she had this CA on the esophagus, you guys wouldn't do it. Low down, low down, low down. Plus, that would have gave her some money in her pocket for her beloved son and her grandkids. So Capricorn say, Cassie, that's what I've been saying. They only talking about Tracy business. Tony talk surface level stuff in her life. They talking, everything is negative about Tracy. Y'all see how they look at her and in their eyes, every last one of them is negative about Tracy. That's got Miss Evelyn. Miss Evelyn did not feel the same about Tracy because she could not control her. She never forgave her for still loving her father and wanting him in her life. That's bad to put the children like that. But then it was so instilled into them, to those other kids, until they in their 50s and late 40s and they still obeying their mother. And Tamar came to the table. Y'all know Tamar. She tried to be real. Y'all may not like her, but what y'all see is what y'all get. It's not fake. It's not phony. She came to the table. They did not want her to say what she said, y'all. When she said that they did not contact her 2 weeks before this, she found out 2 weeks before the sister passed. How evil is that, you guys? How evil is that? Oh, God. And then, so Tamar is staying away from that family. Tamar tried to be real, and they'll shut her down. Tawana gets up and walk off when Tamar tried to bring up certain things that's realistic, They try to pretend like Tamar and what's her name was arguing. And Tamar said, well, I didn't know we were arguing. I saw an episode where Tamar cried and apologized to Tracy. Okay, you guys, let's see. In my opinion, I think Tracy did her own business the way she did because she knew how her family is. Tracy even called Tawana a snake. Yes, not only Tracy did, she went to, y'all remember when Tamar was wealthy when she was with Tamar was wealthy when she was with Vince. Vince took good care of Tamar. Y'all know that. And she said that you have to watch it because when she leaves, stuff disappears. She said she'll steal the wig off of your head. Something similar to that, y'all. But anyway, and then y'all know, allegedly, she was stealing checks from Miss Evelyn. Miss Evelyn never said anything about that or hold that against Tawanda. But I didn't see no evidence of it. It's just in the street that Tawanda was stealing checks from Miss Evelyn. Miss Evelyn's little Social Security check. But y'all should know Miss Evelyn used to be over there with Tamar because who took care of her? Vince and Tony. Vince and Tony took care of Miss Evelyn Y'all, where did Miss Evelyn live at? We see everybody going, they always go to different people's houses. Now the only house we ever see now is Trina's. We don't never see Tawanda's house. We don't never ain't ever see them go to Miss Evelyn's house. And they never talk about Miss Evelyn going to work, or has she ever worked before in her life? Do she depend on her children to take care of her for the rest of her life, man? Yeah, let's see what this say. B Queen said, bald-headed Tawana gets on my last nerve. She tries to act like she is so much better than them all. Yeah, and they also said she had these been convicted for fraud cases, y'all. This is what they saying, allegedly. I don't know if it's true. Tawana is the biggest snake. Yeah, y'all know she tried to act like, oh, what she called little Kevin, y'all? This is a grown man. I forgot, y'all. Y'all put it down there. I forgot what she called little Kevin. But anyway, Kevin had that seizure. They found him unconscious, you guys. Unconscious. The producer did. The boy was living in a hotel. All them people got houses down there. Little Kevin was living in a hotel. After he came from whatever, they went to the hospital, come back with the seizure. He told Tawana that he was scared to be alone. Tawana had the nerve to tell him, well, you got a phone. We'll be calling you, checking with you on a phone call. Girl, did you just heard what the producer said, that the boy was unconscious, knocked out? My sister has seizures too, you guys. And when she had them seizures, we do not leave her alone. They don't, when they first wake up, they don't know where they was. They lost of memory for a while. How is he going to call or answer the phone if he laying up there unconscious, Tawana? You answer that. Grandma gets on the phone the next day, talk to him the next day. Y'all, that's my little grandbaby, great-grandbaby that I'm keeping right now. So y'all hear her talking, that's in the background. But she gets on the phone, tell me, yeah, baby, I heard you had a seizure. Never once did she say, come on over to grandma's house. Come on over here. You can stay over here with me. Not one of them offered that little boy. He ain't no little boy. That child, whatever. What she called him? Scrappy? I forgot what she called him. Yeah. I remember Tamar saying she would steal the wig off your head. Yeah, she sure did say that. Things be disappeared. Also, another thing, my Miss Evelyn. What you say, Miss Evelyn? She was good to Vince until when Vince decided that he had enough of Tamar and cut them funds off. That's when Miss Evelyn started bad mouthing Vince on social media, y'all. The Queen said, I started watching the show years ago, just too fake for real. Yeah, I started back to watching it. I stopped watching it after the incident with how they treated Tracy when she wanted to stay on the show. So y'all know how they disrespected. All of them disrespected Iyanla, if you ask me, because none of them was on time. Iyanla sitting there 2 hours, 3 hours. They coming in there one at a time, yeah. But they all upset with Tracy because Tracy decided she was going to go on and do her thing and not get off the show, not be on strike. So, Miss, here you go. This is a perfect example of how differently they treat Tracy. Iyanla said, well, what's the difference? Because Tony always going off and doing her own thing. And what's the difference? At the time, that was when Tamar was going off doing her own thing in her music career. So why do y'all hold her differently? And another thing that Tracy said, Tracy had an interview on this radio show here in Georgia, and what bothered her is when they label her the wannabe. She said it was not the producer. It came out of her family mouth that they labeled her the wannabe. Wannabe what? She got the same DNA as y'all. She is a Braxton. I don't know why they label her that, but that hurted her. Out of all the labels they can give, that's what they label her. Tracy the wannabe, yeah. So let's see what she says. They never messed with little Kevin like that when Tracy was alive. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Thank you for saying that. That husband said that because they asked him. He said, no, they out from 100% to, I think he said 20 or 10% of the time that they were in this child's life. And now they're in his life for one reason only, is for that show. Because if that likeness had not been presented to him, left to him, they wouldn't be bothered with him. I started watching the show years ago just to fake. Hey, good morning, Linda Gamble. Grand Rising, Linda Gamble. Linda Gamble speaking to I'm Not Bothered. Okay, you guys, I'm going to put it on through. Next, we're going to be looking at, let's see what we got next. I'm going to run it on through for y'all. Girl, you sitting up here. What are you doing over there? Eating? This is Sunny versus Infinity Property. We don't see. Yeah, you laughing? Yeah, Sunny versus Infinity Property. At all these years, we haven't seen Infinity Property do anything. All right, boo. All right, babe. After watching Sunny and her real estate property, her doing her property management, I'm thinking all these years and Infinity Property hasn't shown us anything, yet they will boast about it. And I think this is the same property that this bogus property where they want to set it up with Melody to get the $30,000 loan, but only person name on it was Letitia. Indeed, we do know one thing about Infinity Property is that it was in the testimony that this man went to jail over this property because it was in such a bad shape. Now, that's what he said. That's what Marceau said. But why haven't we seen anything? Nothing. Not even a showing of a house from Infinity Properties. Let's see what they say. Discover limited property management solution with Infinity Property, 42060 Oakwood Avenue. Now, whose address is that? That's Scopes, Huntsville, Alabama, and their hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then on Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Looks like. Now, check this out. Scopes is building and Infinity Property is leasing. So you look at Scopes up here, and Scopes have now turned to Scott's Realty. Scopes is building and Infinity Property is leasing now, right? They're leasing. That's what they said. Letitia Scott on November the 29th, 2019. Scopes is building it. Infinity Property is leasing. So, oh, wow. Y'all lease to that Barbara, Letitia Scott, Scott's Realty. Let's see. Still haven't seen anything, you guys. Nothing from these people. It's 2024. I have not seen anything. Huntsville. Oh God, look what she says all her property is in. She got one in Huntsville. She got one in Decatur. She got one in Abbeville, Alabama, Scott's Realty. As the owner of Infinity Property LLC, a commercial property management company, Letitia has acquired leadership, critical analysis, organization, and technical. Now, I want to compare her. This woman, Sunny, has been in there, less than 6 months, and we already saw what she does. Infinity Realty Solution. Who is this? Oh, Infinity Realty. 6275 Huntsville, Alabama. Let's just go. Let me tap this on and see what's going on. Okay, let's take a look at this. Scott's Realty. We're going to take a look at it, you guys. Letitia Scott, MRMBA. When you go to the end of Blacks, on that side, you can see where everything ceiling is tore up. Everything is tore down, look like a tornado on that side of Infinity Properties, you guys. Hey, you guys, Grand Rising. Looking at Sunny made me realize, well, what did Infinity do? Tisha is always bragging about all her degrees, all her business. She's became a millionaire doing this off of Infinity Properties. Now check this out, you guys. I'm gonna let y'all see whatever. She also said that she have gotten an award from the NAACP. She have did such an outstanding job in the community that she got an award from NAACP. Now, child, you can't make this up. I sure would have liked to see her get that award. That would have been a great accomplishment. We do know one thing with Infinity Property. When Montel was on that stand, he said that that's when he went to jail. He went to jail over by the property was so unkept till they put the man in jail. No wonder they didn't see nothing wrong with leaving trash over there at the church yard because that's these people's lifestyle. They didn't see nothing wrong with trash in their yard over there at the church because that's how they've been used to living, full of trash. This bogus property where they want to set it up with Melody to get the $30,000 loan, but only person name on it was Letitia. Indeed, we do know one thing about Infinity Property is that it was in the testimony that this man went to jail over this property because it was in such a bad shape. Now, that's what he said. That's what Marceau said. But why haven't we seen anything? Nothing. Not even a showing of a house from Infinity Properties. Let's see what this say. Discover limited property management solution with Infinity Property, 42060 Oakwood Avenue. Now, whose address is that? That's Scopes, Huntsville, Alabama, and their hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then on Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Looks like. Now, check this out. Scopes is building and Infinity Property is leasing. So you look at Scopes up here, and Scopes have now turned to Scott's Realty. Scopes is building and Infinity Property is leasing now, right? They're leasing. That's what they said. Letitia Scott on November the 29th, 2019. Scopes is building and Infinity Property is leasing. So, oh, wow. Did y'all lease to that Barbara? Letitia Scott, Scott's Realty. Let's see. Still haven't seen anything, you guys. Nothing from these people. It's 2024. I have not seen anything. Huntsville. Oh God, look what she says all her property is in. She got one in Huntsville. She got one in Decatur. She got one in Aberville, Alabama. Scott's Realty. As the owner of Infinity Property LLC, a commercial property management company, Letitia has acquired leadership, critical analysis, organization, and technical. Now, I want to compare her. This woman, Sunny, has been in there, less than 6 months, and we already saw what she does. Infinity Realty Solution. Who is this? Oh, Infinity Realty, 6275 Huntsville, Alabama. Let's just go. Let me tap this on and see what's going on. Okay, let's take a look at this. Scott's Realty. We're going to take a look at it, you guys. Letitia Scott, MRMBA. When you go to the Innit of Blacks on that side, you can see where everything ceiling is tore up. Everything is tore down, look like a tornado on that side of Infinity Properties, you guys. Hey, you guys, Grand Rising. Looking at Sunny made me realize, well, what did Infinity do? Tisha is always bragging about all her degrees, all her business. She's became a millionaire doing this off of Infinity, Properties. Now, check this out, you guys. I'm gonna let y'all see whatever. She also said that she have gotten an award from the NAACP. She have did such an outstanding job in the community that she got an award from NAACP. Now, child, you can't make this up. I sure would have liked to see her get that award. That would have been a great accomplishment. We do know one thing with Infinity Property. When Montel was on that stand, he said that that's when he went to jail. He went to jail over by the property was so unkept till they put the man in jail. No wonder they didn't see nothing wrong with leaving trash over there at the church yard because that's these people's lifestyle. They didn't see nothing wrong with trash in their yard over there at the church because that's how they've been used to living, full of trash. So we're looking now at Letitia Scott. I'm telling y'all, when I was looking at Sunny showing her property, her real estate investment, I was wondering, what do Infinity Property do? Now, let's just take a look at this. Before I forget, she says she's a broker now. Now she claiming she's a broker. What have she sold? I do know that we knew Miss Van. Miss Van sold all those acres. I can't remember. Recently, Miss Van, as a broker, been sold acres of land, and we seen it. So let's just see what she says. Letitia Scott, MBA, MRED. And then she also says she's a broker, y'all. So, owner, Infinity Property LLC. And she do commercial property management company too. Whoa. Owner, Scott's Realty and Company, commercial real estate. So, is this the truth? First of all, let's just say, is this a truth? What commercial real estate has she done? Now, they pass this along when they go out speaking. She's always saying that they do commercial real estate, but have not showed us one property, not even no property, no commercial property that they have built or completed. Now, we see them posing a lot in dirt and they don't just posing a lot. I mean, these people trespass. They trespassing on other people's property. But anyway, as the owner of Infinity Property LLC, a commercial property management company, there we go again. They trying to tell us, and they saying that they build malls, they build hotels. This is what they say they do, but they're lying. And then when he gets in court, he has to admit that he has never built anything. Her husband, and she certainly hasn't built anything. So, Letitia, show us what Infinity Property has built. What commercial property management company? What commercial property? Tell us, show us. So it said Letitia has acquired leadership. Let's just listen at that. That's her personality. She says she got leadership. In what? Now, when they sit down at the boardroom, say they sit down in the boardroom, she act like she's lost. We saw that with the comeback group. When they sit down in the boardroom, nobody is prepared. We saw that even when they was trying to get the Black Expo off the ground. She had no leadership skills in there. Who took the leader? Melody. Critical analysis. That critical analysis came from Melody. Melody said, what do you guys got in the sponsorship? She looked at loss. So what do? They come back and try to find sponsors. And what is the sponsor? Building those little homes for children. A community, a little home for underprivileged children. Infinity Property. We still haven't seen that. Notice that it's changed to Scope Realty now, from Scopes to Scott's Realty now. Critical analysis. Well, I sure was her analysis when she be spelling on those flyers. That's what you need to do, critical analysis, because she got a flyer running around there spelling success, SUCCESSS, success. Organization. We all know that she has no organization skill, technical, team building, and negotiating skills. These skills have given her the confidence and tools needed to transition into building and develop commercial real estate. Again, what have you built? I want to know. I'm just not trying to Wanda be getting mad over there at me. They and all her little minions, they get mad, say I'm hating on her daughter, but I want to know, if you put this out here in the public, you got to show us. Don't sit up here and lie. We have not saw not one real estate. We're not even seen her sold a home, not even a walkthrough. Not even, people buy y'all can have my soul make dog houses. I'm serious. They sells good. The teacher has more than 10 years of experience in financial service, including budgeting. That goes back to just simple budgeting. How you going to budget for a commercial building like a hotel or a strip mall where you can't even budget your own home? You goes in there, you tell your husband you don't have no furniture, but yet it's still you're going to say somebody get $3,000 a month for allowance. Somebody get $10,000 for allowance. Yet you have no furniture. You tell him, he tells you to go to the rental center and rent you some furniture. Then you turn around and ask for a car. Why are you budgeting your money? What are y'all doing? We see these cars running around here that y'all renting these cars, budgeting. You have no budgeting skills at all from what we can see. Because if you got budgeting skills, you guys should be living better than what you say you do, right? Yeah, that was just the most craziest scenery right there. They should have struck that scenery out, because you guys, when y'all were there, y'all acting job over there on you getting your allowance and he getting his allowance. That was the poor acting job on your part, because it make you look like you don't budget or have your priorities straight. Financial counseling, financial goal setting, and small business consulting. Who are you consulting? What small business are you consulting when you don't have a business of your own? As a matter of fact, y'all, when I passed by there, she got her little sign up there on that door on the end of Black Lounge right there. It says Infinity Property. She got all her degrees listed up there. And you don't even have to go close to it. You can see all the paint buckets. You can see the wires hanging from the ceiling. You can see, look like a tornado that went through that part over there. Now, I don't know if that's the side where they were going to rent to the little barbershop man, but all I know is that how are you going to consult a business? You have small business consultant. You say you got a business, yet we don't see it. She has acquired much of the experience while working as a loan officer. How is that's business consultant working as a loan officer at the largest credit union in Alabama, Redstone Credit Union? Well, I know the Redstone wouldn't go on that long with y'all. when y'all was trying to get them go on that line with Zen Garden, why didn't your employee would go on that line with Zen Garden? Why didn't you couldn't get no loan for the comeback group then if that's where you worked at? Here we go, y'all. Letitia has a bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in management information system from Alabama A&M and a master's degree in business administration with a concentration in finance from South University. I noticed one thing. She don't list what she has built. She don't say working in management. She said concentration. That means I'm just thinking about my business. Oh, she just thinking about it. She can't show where she actually worked. Can't show us nothing, you guys. Nothing. What about a walkthrough? Even people calling you for real estate, they call you for real estate? It's the people who need a business like a mall built, a hotel built. You say you in commercial real estate, you so big time till I ain't even seen you build like a little dog house. How about an outhouse, y'all? Oh Lord. Okay, so I said she got a concentration. She don't say she worked. She never can't name not one job. What job have you worked in business administration? What job has you worked in finance? Tell us. You did say that you worked at the Redstone office, Federal Credit Union as a loan officer. My God, if they would have looked into your past record, honey, you wouldn't have got that. Anyway, so then it says, Letitia's also a proud graduate of Auburn University, earning her second master's in real estate development in May 2021, and is currently working towards her CCIM certification, whatever that is. But Letitia, you say that you got a second degree in real estate. Can you show us anything? Nothing. You haven't shown us nothing. And where's your office at? When will we see you at work? When will we see you and your husband actually building? The other day, another CC showed something on this land. She was hoping that it was Rock Mountain where y'all building your home at. But I'm looking, I still didn't see my soul working. Once again, y'all put something out like as if this is you guys, but you don't see my soul working a building. I don't see you nowhere. Because if you got a degree in all this real estate, you would know you don't wear no heels on no site like that, on no construction site, and mini skirts and hot pants, no hard hat. You and your husband, he's supposed to be in commercial. Probably he don't have on no hard hat. He don't have no working boots on, no nothing. Where is this? Now, let's take a look at the difference between her and Sunny. Now, we know hoax and hoax. We already know that that's been well established, documented, that they were in real estate, right? Even when it first came on, you guys had a lot of meetings in Melody building, but never in your building, Letitia. Every time there's a meeting, you are not in your office, Infinity office. Where is it? Where is your office at? As a matter of fact, where is my soul office at? When will we see y'all build anything? Let's take a look at Sunny now. So every season we watch these Scots. Now see, it's not Scots no more. It changed to Scots. Every season they coming on here with their expo claiming that they're building in the community. When will y'all give to the community? When will we see it? Do y'all remember that she started this foundation? That's the reason Amazon got on board, was because they had this business where they were building little houses for children, underprivileged children. Where is it? Where is it? What do y'all do with the money that's donated to you guys for going into the community, like like this girl did. This girl came right on. Sunny came right on. Just got on it, showing us that she does those type of work. She pour into the children in the community. When I'm gonna see y'all work? But Letitia sitting up here, I guess she feel this enough because she never say she working in the real estate. She said she with a concentration on real estate. What's a concentration on commercial building? She never say she worked it or got experience. But Letitia Scott, it says that she is commercial real estate broker. Guess this, y'all. She is a broker, and guess what she do all her work at? She got 3 districts. She is so great of a worker that she got 3. This the lie that they telling, and the truth ain't with you. Going around doing these export and ain't did that. Huntsville, yeah, right. She's a commercial broker in Decatur, commercial real estate broker in Albertville, and then got contact her. Scott's Realty Company. That's their company, you guys. Now they changed it from Scott's to Hope. What happened to Infinity? What happened now? Is it no longer Infinity Real Estate Company? It's Scott's. It's no longer Scopes. What is it? Auburn University, Harvard College of Business. That's what she said she graduated, you guys, from. She got all these different degrees. That's all she focused on. But where is the little tiny houses? These houses, y'all can't build a tiny house. Build us a dog house or something and show us that it's complete. Yeah, that's what I'm calling you out, Tisha. You I'm calling you and your family out. You guys are liars. When will we see anything built from you guys? I don't want to see y'all posing. Y'all be trespassing on all these people's property. Whenever they see somebody up and doing construction, they gonna trespass on it. I think that was what's happening. That CC showed these workers out there look like she suspects, she think that it's bedrock. She gave them some positive feedback. So I'm looking, where is my soul? He not out there working. He not out there showing us that he built. We never see him building neither. We never see her show us a house. We saw Miss Van and showed us houses. We saw Melody doing property preservation. We also saw Melody when she did have her company. You guys did all your work in her office. That's where y'all used to meet at all the time, in Melody's office. Where's your offer, Tisha? Where's Infinity Property? What it did is change to Scott Realty Company. What commercial have y'all completed and did? Have y'all ever even renovated it? Went in and pour down carpet or something, paint. Have you painted a house or something and say you done did something? Show us something, or else get off the show. Get off this show, because you guys have been just faking it. You want to put on there, you can put all of you a critical analysis. You got all these fabulous points of views that's who you are, but you haven't showed us nothing. This is focusing on Letitia Scott versus Sunny Mix. You shading Sunny, but Sunny doing the work instead of you embracing this child. When she come on, what you do, you want to side with Destiny. Destiny ain't doing nothing. Destiny not doing nothing. No kind of entrepreneurship or nothing. And I heard that she named her candle Embrace. Oh yeah, y'all. Not to mention that on their flyer, she got 2 flyers, one with success spelled wrong, and then the other flyer where they done stole Mel's idea. They not like us, you guys. Check out those flyers. Well, she said, we are on a mission to pour into our youth, one school at a time. God, please expand my territory. Yes, the children are loving Sunny, you guys. This is the kind of stuff that I would love to see on Love and Marriage Huntsville. She's out. She's speaking to the children in the school, you guys. So not only is she in real estate, she's an actor too. That movie called, I believe it's called Sunshine. Love you, Sonny, and thanks for what you do for the community. I'm keeping it moving, you guys. I'm going to put the other video of Sonny, the landlord. She goes out in the community and she shows us that she really doing the work. Melody shows us that she's doing the work. Mr. Fletcher shows us that she's doing the work. But Miss Van showed us that she's doing real estate work. But who don't show us nothing? Them Scots, you guys. They gotta go. They have gotta go. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on through so I can put it on mute. My grandbaby over here singing, y'all. She's singing this morning. Yeah. Sunny versus Infinity Property. I guess this the one. Let me see, y'all. That threw me for a loop when she dropped the grandbaby, y'all. I thought I was gonna be able to share with y'all, but anyway, I love my boo. She turned 1 year old, you guys, this week. 1 year old. Let's see what is this. After watching Sunny and her real estate property, her proper management, that's the wrong one. I'm thinking. All right, that's the wrong one. Let me get the one out. But you guys, that is something serious. How we got to keep on asking Carlos, these people are fake, and then he want us to believe that we have these millionaires in front of our face. He want us to believe that they really are millionaires. Samson, okay, let's see if this one with Piano Teeth. Piano Teeth is taunting Sunny. I know everybody else been dragging Sunny, but hers is a different spectrum. She's just evil, you guys. This girl, Piano Teeth, is an evil spirit, you guys. It's just ridiculous how evil she is. And then BC came up under her, and they were trying to warn Sunny about this certain CC, you guys. But Sonny did not know her. She's going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Sonny, they tried to warn you. This girl is over there. It's the most evilest thing you want to see, you guys. If you look at the evilness in her heart, to just want to laugh at this woman and her downfall. This woman is doing good. But she felt like, something terrible is going on in her life. So it appears that it just turns her on and make her so happy to see other people just grieving and crying. Let's just take a look at who I'm talking to. You gotta listen, because Sonny, they tried to warn you. And she was over there, Sonny, I'm not like that, Sonny. I'm not like that, Sonny. Don't listen to these people. Sonny, will you listen? And this girl is just got so much joy in her heart to report this girl's downfall, because she feel like maybe Sonny over there crying and sad, and it just brings so much joy to her heart when people are in pain. Listen at her. So y'all know who that is. The most evilest person on YouTube. This is pure evilness.
This damn y'all. Breaking news. Sonny Minx. It's about to get a little sunny. I need to put on my glasses. Sonny. You will need some sunglasses for what I'm about to say, son. You will need some sunglasses. Okay, son. Tell me if this is true. Moses went to court already. Am I getting warmer, Sonny? Moses went to court already.
Listen at how this evil spirit want to taunt this young lady. She's old enough to be this Sonny's mother now, but she wants to taunt her and make fun of her. Listen, Sonny, they warn you.
So Moses went to court 9/11/2024. Wow. Let's see why he is in jail. Let me take my sunglasses off because the sun is shining. The sun is shining.
So right now she just smiling.
Okay.
She's
After pleading guilty, Moses pled guilty.
Y'all should see this. I never seen somebody that takes so much joy in another person's pain. She's just smiling. It's all in her eyes. It's so evil. It's evil. That is an evil spirit. And do you guys know that this spirit right here, that's how she functions. She functions off of pain, other people pain, you guys. She's an older lady, old enough to be Sonny's mom. But instead of her to maybe talk to Sonny, I can see her telling Sonny, it's no future in a guy like this, something similar to that. But to taunt this girl, that's okay. She's still on top. You calling her Sunshine. Hey, she got a movie out called Sunshine.
Allegedly. To 4 violations, including traveling to Huntsville, traveling on his truck out of the jurisdiction, change of address, employment without telling.
I don't know what she's reading, but I'll be pulling it up later. But did it really say traveling to Huntsville, or it just say traveling out of jurisdiction?
Within 10 days notice and opening a credit card account without permission. He also signed papers saying that he doesn't want to appeal his case. He wants to be away. So let me rewind. He was sentenced to 11 months on 9/11/24 after pleading guilty to 4 violations, including traveling to Huntsville, traveling on his truck out of jurisdiction, change of address, employment without 10 days notice, and opening up a credit card without permission. He also signed papers saying he doesn't want to file an appeal on his recent plea. He wants to be away from your ass, Sonny.
Now, see, that's what that old lady's saying. But he wants to get it over with so he can have a relationship with his wife. He'll have all that out the way, and he'll be able to do with his wife. Now, what I want to say about this is that is just pure evil. Now, you guys, when y'all talk about Jesus and God on this internet, it's a turn off. Because that spirit right there talk about Jesus and God a lot on her show, But now she's taunting this woman with her evilness. Then later on, she go back and start praying and talking about how God got her. But let's just talk about Sonny for a moment. Sonny, you doing the right thing. You stay focused on your business and your entrepreneurship. I am proud of you. I want to say to you that I've been there and done that. When I first came on this internet, I did the same thing you did, honey. I started snapping back at them trolls, operate on my lower self. So it happens to all of us, right? But I corrected it after I saw that that's that lifestyle that they live, that lifestyle that's in chaos and drama and being illiterate. I know that I was not a literate person, so I did come back and apologize to my fans, and they forgave me. Right, Sonny? So just keep it moving. It's okay, you humans. And I knew when I first came on the scene, I did not know. Them trolls was after me, and I was just talking all kinds of crazy shit, and they were telling me, you too old to talk like that. They were gaslighting me, telling me once I got tired of they, but I started lashing back out. They were like, look at you with your old self. You too old to be acting like that. Much like what you doing, Sonny. Sonny said she was talking to them trolls down there, and so everybody just had to get the bunk of it. And I just did that. I did that not long ago with shout out to a CC that I love so much. I love her so much. She got caught up in the crossfire of me being crazy on these people. I was tired of it, so I did have to let her know that it was not her I was referring to. But yeah, you apologize. So leave that alone. Just stay focused on your business. That's what I want to see. And I think a lot of us, that's what we tune in to see with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Finally, there was a show that was going to show us business, entrepreneurship. And even if you fail, that is a storyline. That's why I did not like the discuss, because even if it didn't go right for you, you could have been honest and showed us that part and how you able to build yourself back up. Like Melody went down. She said at that divorce she had to start from scratch, and then she showed us how she come back. She pulled her strength in and came back swinging out when it came focused on her business ventures. So let's get over here to Destiny. Now I don't shout out to I got this picture floating around on the internet. I did not make it. I don't know who's it belong to, but shout out to you, babe. I will shout your name out for making this picture, but I don't know who you are. It's just floating around on the internet with no name on it. But anyway, let's talk about Destiny. Destiny is a bitter ex. She's bitter. She's always had to know that he was at her beck and call. She thought she had it made. Year after year after year, she and they were both married. So what that respect for cheating, that's what they did. That's why they felt like nobody didn't know. But LeBarrick's mother knew something. LeBarrick's mother, according to her, she couldn't stand LeBarrick's mother. Every time we asked her to tell us, why did you get a divorce? She blamed it on LeBarrick's mother, you guys. She blamed her divorce on this man's mother, knowing that she was been with this man before she met him, after she met him, after she met LeBarris, during the marriage she was with this man. This man right here had been around her all the time. This man had a record, and she knew that. Now he comes down. He was coming back and forth in LeBarrick's home, that LeBarrick's pouring a mortgage, and now we know the lights too was in his name, because that's what LeBarrick had to take her to court for. But anyway, this woman never did turn him in, right? Soon as what got her was when this woman said that she wanted to have a baby with LeBarrick. They're trying to have a baby together. That's something that she wanted to do. We know that part about the baby irritates her because she's on national TV talking about, Lord Jesus, this is crazy. You can't make this up. Talking about this man naming her son after their business. And in return, LeBerry got to listen to this. LeBerry and his family have to listen to this woman talking about naming that little young man Law after her boyfriend and his business. They named them together. So she tried to pass along. Don't tell me that Moses would be that stupid. When they were sitting down, she tried to pass it along that that baby was Moses. But when it got the DNA, come to find out it was her husband, baby. This girl, yes, she's bitter right now. She's very bitter and angry because Moses married her. Moses would never marry her, even before she married LeBerry. Moses was already married, so will we see anything that the Scots have built? When will we see the commercial? Oh, just give us a little house that you promised the children. Even Sunni herself gives back to the community in that she poured into the community. She buys these homes and then she rent rooms out to the individual, whereas some not able to afford extravagant fees for rent, mortgage, or they may have felonies. But anyway, she's able to provide housing. They don't have to be homeless. Let's look at Sunni, and compare her to the Scots. Infinity Property. Compare this to Infinity Property. You ain't got nothing to compare because we haven't seen anything. We see them going around from expo to expo. Every flyer they got, this girl says she got a master's degree. She got a double D. All these degrees can't even spell. If y'all look at that flyer, SUCCCCESS, that's how she spells success. Then if you look at the other flyer, will not like that. She stole that quote. Why can't you? One thing that they can't steal is going out here and do hard work. Here we go. Infinity Property, you ain't shit. Infinity Property, that's what I want to say about Infinity Property in Scott's Realty. Now,
although it looks like it from the outside, this is actually a boarding home. In this house, I house several individuals that basically rent rooms out for me. So this is what I call creative real estate, where I take the single family home and I maximize the opportunities. And basically, that's my strategy with buying homes. I don't believe in necessarily just having single family homes, although I do have a few. But my main goal is to maximize every opportunity. So whereas I would just be getting one rent from one person, I am now getting 6. So let's just take a look. So in this vicinity, we have several different rooms which I rent out. So this is a room. There's a room over there in the kitchen. This is the living room, which is the common area. So this is where the tenants can chill, relax, watch TV, play games, have company. They can lounge over here and listen to music. I try my best.
So Piano T, why you over there laughing at this chick? This chick is up showing us her entrepreneurship. What do you do besides sit on your butt and make fun of other people? But anyway, Sunni, shout out to Sunni for showing us this. This is the type of stuff that we tune in to Love and Marriage Huntsville to see. We see Miss Van. She's a real broker. We've seen her sold property. We see Chris. Chris is a real estate. We see him. Now we see Sunni. We see Melody. We seen all these people doing their real estate thing, but not them Scots. We see them. They trespass more than anybody they can. Child, when you go all the way from Madison, Alabama to Huntsville, they is booming. I don't see why this man messed up, because he could have been a millionaire for real. Talking about the Scots, they could have been a millionaire for real, but they want to scam people. They don't want to do the hard work. It's out there. Don't want to do it, and they don't do it. But what they do, get on TV and trespass other people's property allegedly, because that's all we see them doing. She come on her property She got heels on, all that mud and dirt, heels on, and a miniskirt, a hot pants with a cheap shoe, with a breast showing on the construction site and say they built it. He the same way. He come up there with a nice, crispy, clean thing. The only thing you gonna see the Scopes t-shirt, but you'll never see Scopes building. I just saw another CC show them. She was just so proud of the Scots. She thinking that, they finna get something done with that Rock Hotel. But I'm looking, you don't see Monceau nowhere building. You see all these people out there, look like a bunch of Mexicans out there building something, drilling something, but you don't see Monceau. They posted that. I guess they want us to say that's them building, but you don't see them. But we do see this girl.
That's to, put enough furniture in here designed to give them a home feel while they're here temporarily. These are rather large. So this is one of the smaller bedrooms that isn't one of the best, but it's okay. It's still a bed. So each room comes furnished with a bed, a dresser, and usually some type of closet or a TV. So I put that in the room when the people can be. So this is the bathroom, which is shared. And then there's another half bath downstairs. So we're just leaving what I call the big house because it's one of my bigger houses that I have as a boarding house. But just to give you an example, I'm just getting started. I became a landlord this past summer, 2020. And so within this past summer, I am now a landlord of I have 12 tenants. So the keys, they start to get piled up on you. I have to have everything labeled with different houses and just to keep myself organized. So when I need to get into a property or what have you, I have all my keys and I keep my receipt book in this little thing right now just to, because right now I'm just independent. I manage all my own properties and everything. So that's the big house. We're going to take a ride past the little house, which is a new boarding house that I just got. I think it's actually the first month. So this is going into the second month. May will be the second month that I just acquired this property, and the house is already full. So one of the reasons why I even started the little house, as I call it, is because I had so many calls from people looking for rooms, because once your name kind of gets out there, people start knowing that you have rooms. They start telling their friends and other people that are in situations where they need the rooms. People called me and said they needed a room. So I was like, dang, 4 people had called me in 1 week that they had needed a place to stay. And so in 1 week, I got this house together. I furnished the houses, fully furnished the houses. They come with TVs, beds. I furnished the appliances. I just make the house basically move in ready for the tenants, so that they feel like when they move in, it's already at home. You may have decorations, all that stuff. So I fully furnish the homes so that when they move in, all they have to just bring is their stuff, and then they have a house. So yeah, and actually they're 5 minutes from each other. So I'm invested into this neighborhood. I'm actually in the process of buying 2 more homes in this neighborhood. So that will give me 5 houses in this particular neighborhood. And all of them, except for one, is the same structure. I do have one house down the street with a family in it, but it's just a single family resident. And same thing, when I bought that property, I had a tenant move in just a couple days after I bought it. So I strategically do everything. I don't necessarily just buy rentals just to figure it out. I already have it figured out by the time I get it. So that's the whole purpose of me getting it. I already have a plan for it. Just like with the big house, I had an idea of what I wanted to do. I didn't have everything lined up, but God just made it possible for it to happen. And now my house is completely, I'm 100% occupied in both residents. Again, and I don't just do real estate to just to say, oh, I'm making money, I'm trying to get rich. But at the same time, it's also fulfilling another purpose for me, because I'm able to give people a home that need it. And so for me, with the reason why I do the boarding homes, because these people are a little bit more in need. For some reason, they may not be able to afford their own home. They may have credit issues. They may have criminal records and other issues like that. So what I do is I feel is very fulfilling for me because I help these people have a home for however long that they need it. So this is the little house. I'm gonna do a quick walk through the little house. Yep, follow me. So this is the little house, which is literally 5 minutes away from me. So it doesn't look like two home right now, even if they were, it is what it is. But you see, there's a living room, it's fully dressed, there's TV. I also do Wi-Fi in the houses. It's pretty quiet today, which is good. Good one. So as you can see, like this is the kitchen area, here's the restroom, and you can see. And we also have a room downstairs. I also put a washer and dryer because again, I want everyone to feel like they have everything they need. So this is also another room here. And then they have washer, dryer, and then I also let some people stay here that may not have as much money to afford an actual room. But again, I'm trying to fulfill the needs for those that need it. So this is the little house, guys. Russell, you want to say something? It's one of my things.
Camera shot, you might have to forgive me.
That's okay. But yeah, he'll tell you how great of a landlord I am. All right, see you later. So my purpose of doing this is that I want people to see what it's like in the day of an entrepreneur, what it's like in the day of a true entrepreneur, hustler. Like a lot of people show you on social media, Instagram, all the glitz and the glam, but they don't necessarily show you all the sweat and tears that you got to put into this. It's not nothing that just happens overnight. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of focus. And when you're in the building phases, you sometimes don't have a lot of help. You know, you got to do a lot yourself. Like myself, I started this business.
So there she go. You know, she's telling you guys she get out and get her hands dirty herself. Those houses get out and rehab, they got to be painted. Sometimes they need a new roof. You got to pull up carpet, put carpet back down. She's doing this all herself. So that's why I thought that those people were being petty on her live when they talking about, well, you can't you fix yourself up. The girl was going to work. Why she don't wear makeup to work the kind of work she do, you guys? Heels and makeup and mini skirts like we see Tisha do, because Tisha is an actor. She's an actor. She's not doing anything. Sunny actually doing the work, but she has to get her hands dirty. Yeah, why would I wear makeup on? I'm going in there to paint a house. Why would I wear makeup on? I'm going to pull up carpet or tear down walls and stuff like that. Putting toilet seats, toilet stools in. This the kind of work she do. But y'all on there telling her, yeah, you need to fix yourself up. And the girl on her way to work. That's what she was telling y'all. She on her way to work. Now, you say that to Tisha, y'all see Tisha with her heels on and everything else. She don't even try to fake it. Like as if they going to work to build something. When will we see them build anything? When will they build these children, these homes that they claim that little house? They claim they're going to build little houses for the children. They asking people for money for this expo so they can get homes built for the underprivileged like this woman is doing. You don't even have to build. Look what she did. She rehabbed the home. She bought the house, fixed it up, made it livable for someone else to live in. People that are underprivileged, you guys. And then I see her at the school, pouring into the children in school. Now, when you go out and say you doing your speaking, whatever, you lying. You lying. You're not doing anything. When you get out there, Tisha, and you say you're an expert, this from what's happening, Sunny apologized. Now, Sunny is into real estate for real, you guys. She did show us homes where she turned these homes and rent each room out, which is smart, like a boarding house, you guys. And then it gives people the opportunity to have somewhere to stay that normally wouldn't have anywhere to stay. This is Stormy, you guys. I mean, this is Sunny.
I know y'all want the tea, y'all want the drama, but some things I really can't talk about because I don't think y'all gonna pay my lawyer fees. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna stay away from that until the show is over. People are watching, people are talking, and there's people above what's going on. And at the end of the day, I'm tired of risking my family, my well-being. So if you want like tips on business, health, and wellness, come on over to my page. If you want negativity, you know what pages you.
That's what you, as a producer, you know that's what Carlos King focused on: mess and breaking up the family, you guys. And that was what he wanted. He wanted that mess. Y'all saw on Married to Medicine where the wife, Sweet Tea, that's the new wife to Dr. G, you guys. So, you know, so it looks like he was trying to imitate Bravo. And then, too, that mess with Melody, too. He saw that he kicked off with it, with Melody and Montel and all of his paramours. So that would boost did that to the #1 show. So Carlos, use you, girl.
And find them on. And you guys are acting like you don't realize that I'm on a show, and there has to be some type of obligations there, or else I wouldn't be on the show. And we're going to tell our story, but we're not going to just tell it on one live, and we're not going to tell it for free because I didn't start out that way. It's business, guys. So I want to tell y'all certain things, but I literally there's certain repercussions if I start to say certain things at certain times and things like that. So I'm just keeping it real. I've already been pre-warned about that, and I'm not going to let y'all keep risking my family and my well-being because you want me to fulfill some type of drama that you need to be fulfilled. This is my life and my story, and I don't give a damn if you like it or not at this point. Bye. And last but not least, to my fans.
So Sonny has apologized, you guys. And by all means, you guys, I'm telling you, personally, me, I would have not did what Sonny did, right? My Morris would not kick that. If I'm her producer, I'm working with you, I would not go there. Your man came in my face. I would have told him, hey, just keep on stepping. But girl, let me put this up, y'all. I forgot to put this up. Oh my God. So on the copyright disclaimer on the 107 on the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. I'm getting ready to close, you guys, because I got grandbaby here. But I just want to tell y'all, by all means, I'm not excusing Moses. In my opinion, he's a playboy. Now, she all these warning signs that this girl is ignoring. I'm talking to you, Sonny. I can't predict. It may be different. But in my experience, you got all these warning signs about Moses, right? You need to really, really, really pump your brakes. So I wrote the book called Women Who Love to Date Bad Guys. The name of it is called A Thug's Passion. I wrote that book to heal because I realized that I was attracted to all these bad guys. Look, I was getting the same man, y'all. Every time I got into a different relationship, it was the same spirit of the man. Different body, but same spirit. So when I wrote this book, I was doing a survey. These are just with Black women's only. And I said, why do you prefer bad men over nice guy? About 80% of the ladies say excitement, right? So it's excitement. Bad guys often seem more exciting, they say, more unpredictable, more appealing, and not to mention they looks good. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're looking at the surface. So most women were saying, well, dating a bad guy make me feel more confidence, right? Make me feel like he's strong and he's able to protect me. Yeah, they are attracted to the boldness. But in reality, you better run because what you see is just what you getting, a bad guy that don't care nothing about your feelings, right? They said, most of the women say he make me feel wild, sexy, and free, hot and delicious and enlightening. They have all this surface stuff that they like about this bad guys. But what he do mentally, right? He is psychologically manipulating these women. Most of these bad guys, what do they see? They see a chance to get up in life, right? Well, this woman right here, she got something going for her. So I'm going to be self-assured that my security is intact with this woman, right? So why do girls love these red flags? All these red flags running around here right with you, girl. You got so many red flags, Sonny, right? So maybe once you realize it, it'll be easier for you to really pump your brakes and analyze just why are you in this relationship with this man. On that note, you guys, I gotta go because my grandbaby is here. My daughter want me to take her to daycare, but y'all know how grandmama feel. I'm gonna take her to daycare and I'm over here with her. You want to say bye? Let's say bye to the people. Come here. Let's say bye. Come here. Say bye-bye. Where you at? Oh, she trying to go to sleep. Say hey. She trying to go to sleep. All right. See y'all later. Y'all know I'm still in my pajamas this morning. All right, I'm ready. I'm done. Bye, y'all. Bye. Okay, there go her stuff on